It's unsettling but true. There are individuals who find pleasure in causing harm to others. Welcome to today's video, where we delve into a topic that's both intriguing and alarming: signs you may be dealing with someone with harmful intentions. Whether you've encountered such people in your life or are concerned about someone close displaying troubling behaviors, this discussion is important. This insight could be crucial, so be sure to stay tuned until the end. Manipulation tactics. Manipulation tactics can take many forms, often aimed at controlling or influencing others for personal gain. One common tactic is lying, where someone deceives others to achieve their goals. Another is gaslighting, which makes someone doubt their own thoughts, feelings, and reality. Guilt tripping is also a form of manipulation, where guilt is used to make others do what the manipulator wants. It's important to tell the difference between harmless and harmful manipulation. Harmless manipulation might involve gentle persuasion, like encouraging someone to try something new. Harmful manipulation is deceitful and aims to exploit or hurt others for personal gain. To recognize and address manipulation, be aware of these tactics and set boundaries to protect yourself. Trust your instincts. Watch for red flags in relationships, communicate openly and assertively express concerns, and set clear boundaries. Lack of empathy. Empathy is important in relationships because it means understanding and sharing the feelings of others. When someone lacks empathy, they may have trouble connecting emotionally and don't consider how their actions affect others. People without empathy often show behavior that shows a lack of concern for others' feelings or experiences. They may be insensitive, dismissive of others' emotions, or indifferent to their suffering. This can strain relationships and make others feel isolated. The lack of empathy also affects professional settings. In the workplace, people without empathy may struggle to work well with colleagues, show little concern for their team's well-being, and put their own interests first. This can create a toxic work environment and lower productivity and morale. Chronic dishonesty. Chronic dishonesty is a worrying trait where someone frequently lies without feeling sorry. People who are chronically dishonest often deceive others to manipulate situations or gain personally. They might make up stories, twist facts, or hide information without regret, which undermines trust and integrity in their relationships. This pattern of lying can harm both the liar and those around them. Trust is essential in any relationship, personal or professional, and chronic dishonesty destroys this trust over time. Friends, family, and colleagues may become disillusioned and distant as they struggle to tell truth from lies. Chronic dishonesty creates a cycle where lies lead to more lies, complicating relationships and breaking down communication. The lack of transparency and authenticity hinders genuine connections and prevents meaningful resolution of conflicts or misunderstandings. Excessive envy. Excessive envy is a harmful emotion marked by a strong desire to have what others have and resentment towards their happiness or success. People with excessive envy often compare themselves to others, feeling inadequate or bitter when they see others as more fortunate or successful. This intense jealousy can show up in different ways, from wanting material possessions to resenting others' achievements or relationships. Instead of celebrating others' success, envious people might undermine or belittle these achievements to make themselves feel better. The effects of excessive envy go beyond personal unhappiness and can harm relationships and well-being. Envious people may find it hard to maintain healthy friendships or romantic relationships because their jealousy creates tension and conflict. Constantly comparing themselves to others can also lead to low self-esteem and ongoing dissatisfaction and unhappiness. Ego. The ego is the part of the mind that gives us our sense of self and identity. While a healthy ego is important for self-worth and confidence, being overly focused on oneself can lead to harmful behaviors and attitudes. People with an inflated ego often put their own pleasure and success above everything else, sometimes harming others in the process. They may constantly seek validation and admiration, believing they are superior and deserve special treatment. This can lead to arrogance, entitlement, and a lack of empathy for others. An inflated ego can also block personal growth by making it hard to accept constructive feedback and criticism. People who are too focused on their self-image may resist acknowledging their flaws, preventing them from learning and growing. Extreme control. Extreme control is marked by a strong need to dictate and manipulate situations, often harming others' independence and well-being. People who show extreme control behaviors seek to dominate and assert authority in relationships, work, and social interactions. Signs of extreme control include micromanaging others, imposing strict rules, and showing possessive or jealous tendencies. These individuals feel a strong need to maintain power and often use manipulation or coercion to get what they want. The effects of extreme control go beyond personal relationships and can have wide-ranging consequences. In romantic relationships, extreme control can lead to feelings of suffocation and resentment, as one partner's independence is constantly undermined by the other's need for dominance. Irresponsibility. Irresponsibility is marked by consistently avoiding accountability and blaming others for one's actions. People who are irresponsible often fail to meet their obligations or commitments and ignore the consequences of their choices. A key trait of irresponsibility is evading accountability. Instead of owning their behavior and its outcomes, they blame external factors or other people. This behavior undermines trust and reliability and creates a cycle of excuses and avoidance. Addressing irresponsibility requires self-awareness and accountability. Individuals must recognize the impact of their actions on themselves and others and take responsibility for their behavior and its consequences. This might involve developing organizational skills, time management techniques, and communication strategies to effectively meet obligations and commitments. Pathological lying. Pathological lying is a behavior marked by a constant pattern of deceit and falsehoods, often without a clear motive or benefit. Unlike occasional lying to avoid consequences or protect oneself, pathological lying is a part of the individual's personality and is often compulsive. Recognizing habitual lying involves noticing discrepancies between what is said and reality, as well as inconsistencies in their stories over time. Pathological liars may create elaborate tales or exaggerate their experiences to gain attention or sympathy. They may also deny or downplay their lies when confronted, continuing the deception. The reasons behind pathological lying vary and can include a desire for attention, admiration, or control. Some individuals lie to boost their self-esteem or feel superior to others, while others lie to avoid confrontation or criticism, using deceit as a defense mechanism. Responding to an evil person. Encountering someone who shows signs of malevolence can be unsettling, but how we respond can greatly impact our well-being and safety. Trusting your instincts is crucial in these situations. If you feel uneasy or sense something is off about someone's behavior, listen to those gut feelings. Setting clear boundaries is also essential. Communicate assertively and firmly about what behaviors are unacceptable and will not be tolerated. By establishing these boundaries, you can protect yourself from manipulation and exploitation. Limiting contact with the individual is important for your well-being. Avoid situations or environments where you feel vulnerable or uncomfortable to minimize the risk of harm. Prioritize your safety and well-being above all else. Seeking support from trusted friends, family members, or professionals can provide validation and perspective, helping you navigate challenging situations more effectively. Sharing your concerns with others can also help you feel less isolated in dealing with the challenges posed by a malevolent person. Recognizing the signs of harmful individuals is crucial for protecting ourselves and our communities from potential harm. While evil can take various forms and degrees, understanding common behaviors associated with malicious intent empowers us to safeguard ourselves and others. Throughout this video, we've discussed manipulation tactics, lack of empathy, chronic dishonesty, excessive envy, ego issues, extreme control, irresponsibility, and pathological lying, traits often seen in individuals with harmful intentions. By remaining vigilant and aware of these warning signs, we can avoid falling victim to manipulation, deceit, and exploitation. However, it's important to approach this topic with nuance and empathy. Not everyone who displays these behaviors is inherently evil. Many may be struggling with personal issues or traumas. Thank you for watching. If you found this content valuable, please consider subscribing for more insightful content. Your support means a lot. Feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Take care, and subscribe for more insightful content in the future.